I've had the most wonderful welcome since I arrived in Taiwan a few days ago. I'm also from an island. It's a lot smaller than Taiwan, but for sure, I think wherever you go, when you get to an island, there's a specific mentality that has the friendliest people in the world, and I've definitely felt that the last few days.
Definitely in Taiwan, the amount of people that ride bikes. The Tap Sun Moon Lake at the weekend, nearly 3,000 bike riders there doing both the 29 kilometre and the 104 kilometre, and everyone with a smile and everyone enjoying it. It was very nice. What a beautiful place to ride a bicycle. What a beautiful place to be if you're even not riding a bicycle. I was really surprised at how good the roads were. They're flowing up and down. Lots of big climbs, small climbs down. Good bike riding climbs, really. I had a lot of fun. We had to get the feeling of the Tour de France here in Asia is always pretty special. You know, the heritage and culture of the indigenous people of Taiwan, which is often, from being outside, you're quite ignorant to the fact that there's a lot more here than the high-tech industry, more than you see from the outside.
Obviously, I crashed out last year and I was retired. I'd announced my retirement. It took me a long time to decide. It's always important how you bounce back from an injury or illness. And I've done it so many times in my career. Come back from an injury, come back from an illness. And the reason I wanted to stop last year is because I was done with coming back from injury or illness. The ironic thing that I ended my career with a broken collarbone. But that's cycling. It's easy to say, but to do it is a different thing. I know more than anyone the work it takes for me to be in a condition for the Tour de France. I was talking to my wife about it, and the kids were like, what do you mean you're not going to be a bike rider? All right, so let's have a vote. I've got 5 kids, so you've got as many votes as this room, really, you know? Unanimously, they said, like all of them, they said, yeah, you carry on. And so that was my decision made. It wasn't my decision anymore. And I called back Nino. And I said, okay, let's do it, but on one condition, that we put everything into. It was hard. It wasn't with the ideal scenario in 23, but we try. And that's all you do. With Vision FSA, about really going in with everything we can do to make sure everything's perfect. I'm truly grateful for those that still believed in it. Like, I won 34 Tour de France stages. There's only 2 people in the world that are qualified enough to say if I can win a Tour de France stage, and that's me and Eddie Merckx, because we won the most. We know how hard it is. I really trusted the process, especially at Vision FSA. Like, thank you so much. Like, really to personally say it, because everyone who's involved in that project has lived that win with me, and I'm very proud of that. All the work I've put in has come to something, you know? And so everyone is special. Some riders might just win, if any, might just win 1-2 bike races in their whole career. But winning is difficult, you know? To pick a highlight, different to my win, it was a time I won, but in 2012, I was part of Team Sky, and I was with friends I'd grown up with, and I was with pretty much my brother, Bradley Wiggins, and he won the yellow jersey. He was the first British winner of the Tour de France. Having been a sprinter, I never thought I'd be part of a Tour de France winning team. Like, I wanted a team that was geared towards winning stages. So I never thought that would happen. The wins that I do, so you can dream, you can think you could do it, but Tour de France win, you never thought, you know? So that was something that's very special. But in that one day, on the Champs-Élysées, stage 20, because we had a prologue, I was in the World Champions jersey. I won in Copenhagen the year before, and Brad was in the yellow jersey, and you know, the yellow jersey was leading at me in the World Champs jersey, and we're super close, you know. That moment was quite an important moment in British cycling. I think that inspired a lot of people to ride bikes. I think, okay, Bradley then won the Olympics a week after. Even if I had a little part in that, it was quite an important moment for me in my career. So. In 20 years, I think I've been through 3 generations of riders, you know. There was riders when I started, I was racing with, they retired. Their sons started racing, yes. And their sons retired, yes. And I was still racing, you know. That's when you realise how much you've seen and how long you've been in it.
Spent most of your career suffering without winning. You know, you lose a lot more than you win in cycling.
Inspire people around you to understand that if you put an effort and work into something, it can pay off, and you can see that in the story. I think a lot of times in cycling, or in sport, in life, people see the results of what other people have, but they don't see what it takes to get there. With this scenario, what I tried to do with 35, everything was there for the world to see, and everyone could see the work that myself, my family, my teammates, my sponsors put in to getting that.